Okay, we have come back to the room, and this has happened every day so far. Maybe I need to talk to my cabin steward. So the bed's made nicely, basically. Take these pillows off the bed. And then at night, who wants short sheets? Do we want short sheets? We don't want short sheets. He pulls the cover down to here. The cover should go down to here. I don't understand why this top sheet is there. And then the bottom sheet isn't even tucked in half the time. Look down here. It's not even tucked in. I mean, he's a very nice gentleman, but do they not teach him how to make beds? This sheet needs to be tucked in all the way. And this is the sheet that my feet would be right here. How is that possible? That doesn't work for me, I'm sorry. Okay, anybody who agrees that this is not the proper way to make a bed, please comment below. This is not the way to make a bed. It's not. Okay, I really need to talk to this cabin steward. This is the comforter. Again, this is the sheet that goes over you in your bed. This is the amount of room. It's short sheeted. And he barely has this. Every day we remake it, and every day he puts it back this way. It's like your head's supposed to go here. It's your feet. What the heck is going on? This is room 12164 on the Norwegian Escape. And this is where it's located. It's located forward of the forward elevators on deck 12, and it tells us where our muster station is, which is down in the main show lounge. As you come in, there is main power switch, of course, which you have to have a key card in to work, but they always put a key card in there. We didn't actually do that. Also on the wall as you walk in is a light to make up your room or do not disturb. When you hit this do not disturb light, it turns on a red light in the hallway saying do not disturb. When you turn on the make up my room, the cabin steward knows to come in and make up your room. So let's put the do not disturb since we're not making our room up right now. Okay, so coming into the room, you got a good entryway here. 2 hooks in the wall as you walk in, which is convenient. This is the last night of our cruise. So we've used the room for a week now and got good use and figured out what works and what doesn't work. Most things work, it's been pretty good. On the right here is the bathroom as usual. Right here, we'll have a look at that in a second. You have your thermostat right here controls. It's a light system, so up for hot, down for cold. And this is a nice feature. If you hit this, it gives you a cold burst and cools down the room a little quicker. I like that. Full length mirror as you walk in. And then as you come in, we have the bed set up here on this side. Some rooms will have it over there where the couch is. I've gone through this before, where these little bump outs are on the wall. It's opposite the other side. So the other room, their bed will be where the couch is. Our bed is where their couch is. That makes sense? Okay, perfectly clear, right? Decent sized room. Lots of space between the bed and the wall, which is very unusual. Good, at least a good 2 feet there, I'd say. Comfortable bed, had no major issues with it. Same closets as most cruise lines have. You open the door, shelving on one side, safe, key code, put your own numbers in. Multiple shelves, which is nice and deep, nice and handy. These are a little bit of a pain, these handles, because they get mixed up, and if they get mixed up, then you've got the wrong door on the wrong side. And then you have to open one door and close one door to get to this side each time, which is standard, but it's a bit of a pain. So lots of hanging space. We had no extra, well, I guess we had 2 extra hangers, but we did well. Like I said, it's our last night. We've already packed up. Lots of space down below for shoes. And again, see, here we go with the doors. I want to push this one back, which means the cutout is here now, which means I can't open it. And I want to pull this one forward. So that's the issue. Maybe there's an issue. Here, there we go. That's the issue with that. So that's a little bit of an issue. The other issue with having the bed here and the closet there, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of space. I actually prefer to have the bed over there and the couch there, but this is the room we got. Didn't choose it this time. Okay, so down below here we get the little nightstand with 2 little cubbies, which is nice. The good thing about this is there's power on the light right here. So we just run a USB, charge the phone at night or any other devices you need. Each bedside has its own little reading light. And then a master control switch by the closet side of the bed will turn off most of the lights in the room. And then the other switch will turn off the ambient lighting. The ambient lighting you can see is above the TV and the mirror. And then there's some here above the bed and right here in this little cubby. This cubby's kind of neat because you can actually store stuff there at night. The books or something you're reading, maybe your tablet. I like that idea. Bed was good. We got extra pillows as usual. As you probably know, we always get extra pillows. And at first we found the bed very hard, so we asked if they could bring something to fix it. They brought an egg crate and they put it on top. There was some issue with how he makes the bed. You might see that in another video, but overall, we had no issues with the room steward. Nice guy. They only do service once a day now though, in the morning. Again, light switch right there. Handy USB power outlet right there. And a smaller bedside table here to give you a little bit more room, I think, as you get out of the bed, because the couch is right here. The couch has two big drawers underneath. I'm not going to pull them out. The cabin steward has put bedding in there, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And I don't believe this. I guess it could be a bed. That could be a bed. I imagine the cushions come off. It's quite comfortable. Quite a few stains. You can probably see them right there. There's some stains on the couch. You really could use a good cleaning, like a really good one. That's not very nice. Let me go turn those lights back on. There we go, that's better. Sorry about that. Okay, there, a little better view of the stain. Oh well. Underneath the bed, there's lots of room to store the bags. We always store our bags under the bed when we can. Under the TV, it's a more or less a smart TV. You can check your onboard shopping, your bars and lounges. You can book your tenders on here. You can review your account. You can do your dining. Most things can be done on there. So typical. There's a few channels like news channels, and there's a few like classic movie channels. If you want to actually purchase a movie, you go here, and I believe they're around $10 or $11. The TV does swivel, which is handy. Doesn't go far, but it does make a difference when you're lying in bed or on the couch. More storage here to store the daily newsletter you get in every day, and anything else you want to store. Then down below here, there's some narrower, not so deep shelves, but there's 3 there, which are handy. And then there's little deeper ones here on the angle, which are also handy. We had no issues with storage. Everything fit quite nicely. We just wish there was a few more drawers, but the shelves in the closet work for us. Down below you have your standard fridge. Those are our beers. And then whatever else was in there is extra, so it's not included in the beverage package. Standard. And then of course, they have this telephone, which shows you where to dial emergency room service, salon and spa, restaurant reservations, housekeeping, wake-up call, guest services, and of course you can dial other rooms too. Okay, tells you what room you are in and the last number you dialed. Quite handy, used it a few times, it worked well. They have a little ice station set up here. And then behind they have some more power solutions. 1, 2, 3 outlets here. And then this turns on the lights above the mirror. So those lights up there are turned on right here. Actually, it looks like there's 4 lights, but there's only 2. And these swivel. Which is kind of neat. And of course, there's that ambient lighting up there we talked about earlier. Quite a big mirror. It's very large, right across from the couch. Okay, I think that's it for the room. The balcony is out here, of course. It's nighttime right now, so I'm not going to take you out and show you that. I'll insert some pictures if I have them right here. And I hope you enjoyed those. And then, oh, there's this one thing down here. So this is like, I've seen this a lot on newer ships, Carnival Celebration, Mardi Gras, all the NCL ships. It's actually like a footstool. Little chair you can sit at when you're putting on your makeup or, you know, shaving, doing whatever you're doing in the front of the mirror here. A little work, maybe a little workstation. And then they have a little tabletop you put on it and it turns into a table. I used it to use my computer. So it worked out quite well. Okay, let's have a look at the bathroom. Again, you can see the entranceway is quite wide, which is quite nice. All right, let's have a look in here. So your standard bathroom. We had to ask for robes. They don't supply them, but they didn't charge us for them either. So if you ask, they might get a robe. Okay, so two nice robes. Jane likes her robes. And as you walk in, again, big mirror. Like I said, we've been in here, so some of our stuff is still here. 2 long shelves, a little narrow for my liking, but they worked out okay. Good counter space. And then down below, also some storage. I don't like to store a lot of things down here because the toilet's there and you know what happens. There's some storage and a garbage can underneath the sink though. Okay, that's a garbage can. Well, obviously we got our garbage in there. 4 glasses here, which is very handy. We like to store 1 with our toothbrushes and then 2 for rinsing. And then they put the soap into a dispenser. which I also like. I don't like messy soap bars. The sink was deep. The plug worked well. This thing keeps popping off. I'm not sure why they even have it there, but we found it off a few times. The overflow drain. Decent lighting. And then their shower stall. We like this a lot. It was very large, a little tint to it, so it had a little bit of style. A different shaped floor, which gave it a little more room actually. 2 good shelves in here. Sorry about the echo. So I got your clothesline, which is awesome. Use that, and because of the vents here, that takes the air out of the room, I find things dry pretty good right here. Nice shower wand, hot and cold. So you adjust the temperature on that side, adjust the water pressure on that side. Be careful not to touch that one side or in the back. It does get very hot. And then body wash and shampoo, no conditioner. Okay. And I think that's it. Always watch the step when you come out. So just one more overview of the room. Decent size, lots of room, no major issues. Found it quite cool. The air conditioning worked well. I hope you enjoyed this room tour of room 12164 here on the NCL Escape. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody you know. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos come out. And until next time, please stay safe and be nice to each other.